where did you put the second episode?
The what?
The second episode of our show? You know, the one that comes after the first one?
How should I know? I'm not its babysitter. Ask your baba.
Papa! Second episode! Where?
I'm not sure. Maybe that young man you were with yesterday knows.
Ugh. And here I thought adults were supposed to know everything. Well, maybe I'll just make the second episode myself. Except I won't. Because I'm a character, and not an animator or a writer. I am a voice actor, though. This is purely just like me being me. But happy first anniversary to Pride's Misfits. It kind of feels insane because Lou, you know, but like I remember back in the day when like Cloud had the accent. Like this was the throwback. This has been like years in the making. But I love my baby girl so much. She's so precious. I've been so grateful to be a part of this project, and I love just the work and heart that's been put into it, and it's so excited to be able to say that, you know, it's been a year since the pilot released. Like, it's been a whole year, what? But congratulations, Lou, and everybody in the cast, everybody in the production team. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for all your hard work. And here's to another year! Woo!
Yes, it is I, the Frenchiest fry. Yeah, I just want to quickly say I am so happy and so just grateful for everything regarding Pride's Misfits, and just for like what Lou's done. It's incredible how this has all come together, and the fact that we got to see it from scratch. It's just an amazing privilege to have as a voice actor, especially, but seeing your character come to life and seeing that it's already been a year is incredible. I don't really know how to describe it, but I guess I'll try my best. Evan is a character that I immediately fell in love with. Lou picked the character because Lou thought I was an asshole type. Well, just like asshole characters were easy for me, and I love playing the asshole. It's nice. It's nice to balance out life a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It's just coming together with all the other voice actors and just seeing them also like just bring out the best out of their characters, and solo animated still like is just insane, especially in like indie animation as well. It's a special project that I think deserves the world. I think it will also get the world eventually, because we're gonna keep promoting it. We're not gonna stop. So yeah, is there anything else? Oh, right, of course. The fact that I play a dad, which was definitely my first time. I don't really know how to be a dad, but I feel like that kind of works for Evan as well. And like also just like if I have to talk, well, this is mostly out of a voice actor's perspective, but the fact that I get to have so many first times, as like having your first time, like having merch of a character, and just falling in love with the character and the project, is just something that I feel like, yeah, you don't really get to experience unless you really go for like a profession like this. So I want to just finish this off by saying congratulations to everyone, and let's make it another good year.
I still can't believe it's been a year since Pride's Misfits came out, at least the pilot at least. I remember working on it way back when. This must have been like 2022, I think? No, 2023 actually is when I started working on it. But I started talking with Lou, the creator, around 2022. It was just crazy because I got to meet Lou and the gang, got to meet a lot of people, and everyone has been, at least in my experience, everyone has been like super, super nice, and you know, it's something that I will truly cherish, you know. And with the Kickstarter especially, you know, we were working our butt off trying to to get it funded, and there was a lot of highs and a lot of lows during that specifically. But one of the my favorite memories is I think it was like around the second to last day, maybe the third to last day, when we all just got on call, like a lot of us, and we were like, you know what, guys, screw it, let's just promote the heck out of it. And within like a few minutes of us just doing that, it got funded. It was crazy to me, because like I had a couple people message me in private, and they're like, hey, this might not get funded, I hope you know that, like seriously. And I was like, sure buddy, we proved them wrong, and it was awesome, it was great. And I definitely think it was an amazing project. Like, my family specifically, they love it, and they want it, and they want more. I remember talking to my mom and my dad, and I think my grandma as well, when we were watching it together. And yeah, dude, it was great. It was one thing that really stuck out to me that they said was, they don't really get to see a lot of Indian representation in animation. Over the years, it's been just stereotypes. But the fact that we have an Indian character who's not a stereotype, it actually meant a lot to them. And I guess it meant more that I was also voicing them as well, because family. But it was nice, and I got to be a little bit of a culture consultant on the pilot as well, and that was really fun to do as well. I always love talking about Indian cultures, or at least going back to it, because I do find it very interesting. And it was really nice to do that, because for the longest time, I actually rejected like my Indian culture for the longest time, in order to fit in, because I was in a primarily white environment, and, being not the norm will make you be seen as strange or unapproachable even, and I just, and for a long time, and I'm sure many people of color can relate to this, I just didn't feel like wanting to be part of my culture. And the fact that I did, it's something I'll always regret. But the fact that I got to be able to, really keep in touch with my culture for this project specifically, and, talk about it, that was great. That was awesome for me to do. Whether we get to do more Pride's Misfits, that will be really freaking epic. And, on the off chance we don't, that's totally fine as well, because the pilot is still there for everyone to watch, and that's always going to be there. It's gonna, be a thing that we all worked on with a lot of passion, with a lot of love, and anyone can see that, and that's always going to be there. And I don't think that's going to be disappearing anytime soon, if not ever. So, yeah, truly, thank you so much, and happy anniversary.
My name's Joey Sorless, and I voice Claude Solier in Pride's Misfits. A long time ago, Lou had put out a casting call, and they were looking for Griff specifically, and I had auditioned for Griff, and they had initially contacted me and said, hey, maybe Griff wasn't exactly what we were looking for, but his brother, on the other hand, we think you would do swell at. So I gave it a go, and here I am. I got to voice the fiery Precious Boy. Lou is just awesome. They are so talented, and this whole thing was a one-man show, as far as production goes. So I'm just thankful to have been a part of it. I just think it was really cool to voice a Goku-like character that's kind of mixed with, whatever other type of protagonist is out there. But yeah, I eternally thank them for letting me be a part of this. And it meant a lot to me to actually see this come to fruition. Been a part of a lot of projects where, life gets in the way, understandably, but, Lou was going through a lot, and yet they pushed through, and they continue to make amazing stuff to this day. So I am super thankful and I'm super stoked for whatever they have in store for the future, and hopefully I'll get to be a part of it in some way.
I'm shocked. I'm gobsmacked. Am I using that word correctly? I can't believe it's already been a year since Pride's Misfits came out. It feels like it wasn't that long ago. But at the same time, I can look at everyone who was involved in the cast, and Lou especially, and just kind of see how everyone has already grown and honed their craft even more since working on that. So it's incredible. So happy anniversary, everyone. I recently rewatched it again. Everyone did such a phenomenal job. Shout out to Joey, my wonderful older Solier brother. Even though Joey's younger than me in real life, I always thought that was hilarious. Huge shout out to Lou. Everything in the pilot is just so cool and stylized, like from the characters to the kind of Renaissance era paintings that are incorporated into everything. It's so cool. I really especially like Evan Jansen. Like every frame that Evan appears in the pilot is just perfectly done. He is so expressive and I love it so much. I should probably mention Griff, but Griff has such a little, kind of like a cameo appearance in the pilot, so he doesn't have a whole lot to talk about here, but I love Griff so much. Griff is just one of my favorite characters that I voice. And I know that's like kind of basic to say, like everyone I voice is one of my favorite characters, but Griff has such a complex journey ahead of him. A lot of character development that I've discussed with Lou, and I need there to be more Pride's Misfits content in the future, because I really want to see that journey unfold and everyone get to experience that. So, happy first anniversary to the Pride's Misfits pilot, and fingers crossed for another installment. Please, I need it.
Hello all, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on Prize Misfits. I'm sorry for the audio quality here because I'm out of the studio. That being said, I just wanted to say a few things. First of all, mad respect for Lou. That project is massive and it's a huge undertaking, seeing it put together. It's mad impressive and just all respects. And when it comes to what Pride's Misfits means to me, well, I just wanted to say that, first of all, it's cool to be a part of such great animation, but also, Monty is Eastern European, which I am also, and I don't get to play often characters which are from the same culture or background as me, and that's just a very cool opportunity I was given. So, that opportunity paired up with such a cool project, and of course, a very, very cool cast of characters. I'm glad to be a part of it, and seeing Lou grow and turn this out is mad impressive. I'm glad I was able to be a part of it.
My name is Dylan, and I'm the voice actor for Draven in Pride's Misfits. Also, happy first anniversary of the pilot! It was such an absolute delight and pleasure to be able to be cast as Draven and to be able to record for this amazing project and to be able to work alongside so many talented and wonderful people. The sheer amount of love and passion that has gone into this is just, quite frankly, a little overwhelming, and I am so honored to play a part in this in any capacity. I want to thank Luca and Crash Taco Studios for giving me a chance to be part of this amazing world, and I'm super looking forward to the future. So happy anniversary once again, and here's hopefully to many more years of Pride's Misfits. Thank you so much.
Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Nassim Benacor. I'm the voice of Akihiko, the dating sim character in Pride Misfits. And in honor of Pride's Misfits first anniversary video, I'm going to basically give my thoughts on Pride Misfits and what it means to me. So, even though I was a little bit more of a smaller part of being a part of Prize Misfits, I do really love this IP in general and this story. I've watched material time from time, and the biggest thing or the biggest takeaway that I have and what I'm just so happy to see in something like this is just LGBTQ representation, man. Representation is such a big part of my own mentality when it comes to approaching a lot of media, wishing that there was more in it, seeing more of it, and whenever I see more of it, I freaking love it, man. And, you know, being a part of a story that includes representation of pride, of LGBTQ, is super dope. And as a member of the LGBTQ community, being bisexual myself, I appreciate it a ton, man. And Akihiko specifically, to talk more about the character aspect of it, you know, being a dating sim character is honestly pretty funny, because I play dating sims a lot. And, you know, when Lou brought me this opportunity to be like, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, heck yes. Heck yeah. But overall, I am very appreciative of just being a part of this story in any way. It's just, even if I was just in the background, I was just a bush, I would have been super appreciative to just be a part of this. But, you know, just wanted to record my own thoughts. A happy anniversary. And, you know, we'll see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Jenna Rose, and I had the honor of voicing Melanie in the Pride's Misfits pilot. This project was my first time getting to be part of one of Crash Taco and Lou's creations. The Pride's Misfits story isn't just another take on demons. It's an authentic blend of cultures and mythology with distinct designs and rich lore that is beautiful to watch play out. It's also a relatable story about love and family and finding the best way to be yourself as you grow up. Lou's art and animation are distinct and crafted with love and passion. The script they wrote with Joey makes you want to learn more about the world and everyone's journeys. And everyone's performances are very heartfelt. I was actually a little anxious about getting to be part of such a skilled cast. And of course, the ending song, written by Julie and sung by Elsie, is such an uplifting banger. Indie animation matters very deeply to me, and this story matters very deeply to Lou. I'll always be grateful to be part of Pride's Misfits. Thank you.
Hey, Elsie Lovelock here, and I was lucky enough to sing the theme song for Pride Misfits, and what an absolute honor. Lou is one of the most driven, determined, and creative people that I've ever met, and I'm so happy and grateful that I got to be part of this project. Lou is going to go so far in the industry, so this is only a mere taste of what he is capable of, and I'm going to be sitting there going, I told you so, I knew it, because they're just going to go on to do such incredible things, and this is literally only the beginning, and it means so much to me to be a part of something where I just know there's going to be so much more ahead, and thank you, Lou, for letting me be part of this. It was an honor to sing the theme song for you, and the theme song was awesome. It was very well written, so kudos, and yeah, just watch this space, because Lou is going to go on to make incredible things. So thank you for letting me be part of Pride Misfits.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching through to the end. As you may have figured out, I am Lou, the creator of Pride's Misfits. In all honesty, I'm not really sure where to begin with my thoughts. I still haven't really processed that it's been a full year since the pilot. I distinctly recall watching the live premiere for it whilst at uni, specifically in a forest near the campus while staring at the moon. It was kind of a weird moment, but its absurdity and naturally, of course, finishing the course at the time, brought a lot of relief and celebration. I am incredibly grateful for being able to work with such a talented and cooperative team. I feel incredibly humbled after hearing their kind words and thoughts about this project. Whilst Pride's Misfits is my strange creation, it could not exist without its wonderful voice actors and audio team, as well as its writers, musicians, and of course, those who supported us via our Kickstarter campaign. You're most likely wondering, what's next for this show? And to be completely honest, I'm not certain. Currently I'm working on a short film about trans knights called Moonlit, as well as a revival of my Lovers in Crime series, but in regards to Pride's Misfits, we have no solid plans just yet. That being said, I genuinely hope to continue in some way, shape or form, telling the story of Cloud, her magical family, friends, and the world she lives in. For now, the best way to support the series is to keep telling people about it, as well as the pilot. Keep asking for more of this show and bringing it to the rest of the world. My goal with every project at Crash Techo Studios is to tell a story I feel is missing in the animation market, or comics market. I make things that I personally find interesting and feel there are others out there who would enjoy it. If you yourself are an indie animator and want to make a show, first of all it's very hard and takes a lot of time and money, but with good planning and patience, it is absolutely doable. Secondly, make the things that you want to see. Never make something for the sake of impressing others or targeting a demographic. Your passion will shine through. I made Pride's Misfits because I wanted a shonen show mix of magical girl vibes set in Italy with influences of Indian and other cultures. There's so much cool mythology and potential stories out there that deserve to be told, and I encourage you to tell the stories that mean the most to you. All of this to say, I'm truly grateful for having my opportunity to make this show. Thank you to my wonderful team and everyone who supported this project. I can only hope you will follow along on our journey of creation and storytelling in future. Thank you so much, and happy first anniversary to Pride's Misfits.